They had a recording of Meek and Diddy
making love.
Ew. I don't know if it was love.
Okay, you have it? Let's hear it.
That was one of those things that he shouldn't have done, and I told him before he did it.
You think that audio that they put out was real?
Yeah, that real. Nicki put that out there.
In case you people are wondering, Nicki Minaj just joined the Diddy saga, and believe it or not, she had some spicy things to share. Although Nicki is not known for her close association with Diddy, but Jaguar Wright revealed that Nicki had proof of Meek Mill and Diddy's rumored relationship. You might have come across an audio leak, right? It has been alleged that Nicki was the source of it all. This surprising turn of events has set the industry into a wild frenzy. 1. Nicki Minaj and Meek Mill. Okay, so a few weeks back, there was quite a stir when the producer Rodney Jones first filed an SA lawsuit against Diddy. He claimed that when he was working on Diddy's latest album, he was subjected to unwanted attention from Diddy. The producer revealed Diddy claimed that having relationships with other men was a norm in the music industry. His filings claimed that Diddy also used to brag about his recreational activities with Stevie J and other unnamed artists. Well, even though Jones did not name Meek, but he did give a clear indication to Meek's identity. In the footnote, Jones cleverly stated, Philly rapper who dated Nicki Minaj and singer who performed at Super Bowl. Now, we all know that Meek famously dated and broke up with Nicki Minaj in 2016, and fans were quick to connect the dots. They also believed that the singer was Usher, who had recently performed at the 2024 Super Bowl halftime show. Anyway, this description wasn't the only confirmation fans needed. One of Meek Mill's rivals, DJ Academics, also admitted that it was indeed Meek Mill who was being referred to in the lawsuit. During one of his streams, he said,
5, that's redacted. Look, 5, he's a Philadelphia rapper who dated Nicki Minaj. Yo, Meek.
So, yeah, there is no way an insider like Academics would lie about Meek's involvement. If Academics' confirmation does not clear your doubts, Meek's reaction to Academics' admission will truly sort things out. You see, during a stream, DJ tried to urge Meek to defend himself as he always tweets about everything on planet Earth. DJ suggested that Meek should do a Twitter rant about Lil Rod because he has been claiming that he and Diddy were fornicating. Well, instead of defending his honor in every way possible, Meek decided to take offense to Meek's advice, faulting him for allegedly confirming his involvement with Diddy. Meek took to Twitter saying, Academics, didn't I tell you stop playing with my name? IDK, what I'ma do when I actually see you? It's gonna have a combination to it though. The way you guys coming on the sick now, I can't wait to meet Academics LOL, they know I dropped Tamar this damage. Now, this response was so bizarre that Academics couldn't actually believe his eyes. He actually had to ask for confirmation. He tweeted, wait, did you blame me for what a lawsuit said like I just made it up? LOL, no way. LOL, honestly, I don't even think Meek gay, but it's weird ASF he got on Elon Musk Twitter to blame me for what a lawsuit said and promote a song lol. Dog, you know you can just say, that's not true, they're lying. Anyway, the route Meek Mill decided to take to address the situation actually drips with guilt and panic. Anyway, while Meek Mill was letting all hell break loose on the internet, an anonymous audio clip was cleverly leaked by someone, alluding that it was Diddy and Meek having adult fun.
They had a recording of Meek and Diddy
making love.
Ew.
I don't know if it was love.
Okay, you have it? Let's hear it.
With the audio in the mix, things got real awkward for Meek. He still tried to save face by engaging in a feud with Academics, but when DJ didn't back out one bit, Meek had to put a pause to his humiliation. His last tweet to Academics was, I'ma show y'all how you hurt computer geeks, just the block button. I'm still shooting a vid in front of your house. I'm still coming. I only want to hear from you in person, LOL. In a follow-up tweet, he claimed he had put an end to the drama, saying, okay, it's over y'all. I wanted to see how many days I could make a bad geek lose sleep lol. I blocked him. But this action was actually a pleasant surprise for Academics, as he seemingly celebrated out tweeting, Meek, During his recent appearance on Vlad TV, academics hinted that he genuinely did not know that Meek was in FO parties with Diddy. He revealed that he considered Meek as a great rapper, and he was not expecting the rumors to be true.
Like, he's like no way he's like getting, you know what I mean, bent over by Diddy, the diddler. So I reacted like I'm not even believing it. That reaction went viral.
It looks like Meek was a special kind of stupid to actually give himself away with his wayward rant. Well, coming back to the audio, some people wanted to give Meek benefit of the doubt. Jag was not having it one bit. She revealed that she had inside information confirming that it was indeed Meek getting railed. Jaguar Wright's information is always credible as she has been exposing Diddy for years. And there you have it. It all came full circle, as we have witnessed it firsthand. If we step back for a moment, you should know that Nicki Minaj was Meek Mill's first public girlfriend. The pair began dating in 2015 and quickly became one of hip-hop's power couples. By May of that year, the two were inseparable. They often gushed over each other on social media as fans became enamored by their glowing relationship. In January 2017, Nicki took to Twitter to confirm that she was single. Meek later addressed the couple's split on his Wins and Losses album and suggested that he ended things with Nicki. He rapped, "Cut her off, act like she's dead and it's bothering her." The pair continued to exchange blows until things boiled over in 2020. Meek and Nicki came face to face at a West Hollywood store and a verbal altercation ensued. So it's pretty much clear that Meek and Nicki had bad blood between them. So when Jaguar Wright claimed that it was Nicki who recorded and leaked the clip when she was attending a FO party, it does make sense. And mind you, it was not just that mere speculation, as Nicki herself looked back on her relationship with Meek and claimed that she had allegedly stopped Meek from being intimate with Diddy. She said,
That was one of those things that he shouldn't have done, and I told him before he did it. But he did it.
2. Jaguar Wright on Nicki Minaj, Diddy. Now, the thing is, Jaguar has been the part of the industry for years, and she has more than enough connections to verify any information. In her recent interview, she revealed that the fun-loving and energetic we all know is just a facade. Jag claimed that Nicki is actually a part of the ST ring herself, and she just wanted to get back at Meek, and that's why she did what she did. Jag revealed that Nicki was sitting on the audio to release it at a time that would hurt Meek the most. She explained that another reason Nicki did not release the audio as soon as they broke up was because she did not want to go against Diddy and jeopardize her own career. But right now, since Diddy is out in the open, she could get back at her ex all she wanted. But since Nicki wanted to cover her tracks, she allegedly paid someone to come out and claim to be the owner of the recording. Records show that it was actually Lil Rod's lawsuit that was the final nail in the coffin of Diddy's reputation.
I wish they would tell him the truth. Listen to me. All you gotta do is let these 8 fuck the dog shit out of you tonight. I'll get all that for you tomorrow.
Anyway, let's not forget that Diddy's former security detail has been speaking about him for years. According to Gene, Diddy experimented with some backdoor stuff with rapper Ja Rule. Gene Deal claimed that while working as the rapper's bodyguard in the early 2000s, he accompanied Diddy to a bookstore where he purchased a few backdoor plugs. The ex-guard revealed that Diddy took the adult toys to a concert in North Carolina, and that's where Ja Rule came into the picture. Apparently, Diddy wanted to visit Ja Rule in his suite unannounced, to which Gene objected, but Diddy ignored him and went anyway. Ja Rule did not kick out Diddy from his suite, but entertained him for a long while. And when Gene questioned what was keeping them both too long, Ja Rule allegedly told him that he does not want to know, as there was a lot of freaky stuff going on in the suite. Now, Gene was nowhere near done. He claimed that Diddy had regular spots to pick up guys. In an interview with Art of Dialogue, he said, "I knew I should wait outside of Turkish baths for him. You know what they do in Turkish baths? I saw this dude pick up behind plugs. This was the first time I was seeing some ish like that. That's where a lot of gay men meet, and they all take hot baths together. To each his own though, right?" Gene claimed that there were a lot of nefarious things going on in the bathhouses, because when he allegedly had conversations with some of them, they spilled the beans about their meetings, where they could get undressed without much suspicion. Now listen, the rumors of Diddy being on the DL have been out there for years, but it wasn't until Lil Rod that a victim came out with proof as soon as Diddy double-crossed them. Since November, there have been 5 lawsuits leveled against the rapper-turned-mogul, who is now at the center of a federal investigation. One lawsuit that, at bare minimum, mangled Diddy's career came from a young man, Lil Rod, who was welcomed into his inner circle. According to that producer, he exited the mogul's milieu after he was allegedly conditioned, aided, and exploited. He also claimed that the billionaire Combs stiffed him on payment, publishing shares and royalties, even after his work landed him a Grammy nomination. Jones also claimed that he was cheated out of over $50,000 for his work on Combs' album. And among his many allegations and accounts of troubling situations, the filing also stated that his life had been detrimentally impacted ever since he traveled with Combs back and forth to the mogul's homes in Los Angeles, New York, Florida, and to his yacht in the U.S. Virgin Islands while under an implied work agreement. Jaguar alleged that Diddy did Jones dirty because he did not give in to Diddy's trap of having relations with him. Jaguar claimed that Diddy did that to teach Jones a lesson to never disobey him. She said,
to put someone's career on the line, to say, hey,
That's what they
if
do.
you don't do this, you're not gonna go higher than this.
That's what they do. You know how many times I've heard it?
okay. So Jaguar revealed that she also went through experiences like Jones, as at one point in her career, she was also given substances that made her lose conscience, and another rapper aided her. But in the end, the tape was not leaked, as the rapper allegedly felt guilty and admitted it all to Jag. Therefore, it's not like Jag didn't face tough situations, but she decided to raise above them all.
Shout out to him for that. He ain't had to give me that tape.
Wow. But the fact he recorded it, and, oh man.
He had to. He had to.
Jag explained that D'ing people is a common practice in the industry, as the artists have to work under pressure. And sooner or later, people start taking them to let loose, and in the end, they get completely dependent on them. 3. Diddy lost deals and raid. Coming back to Rodney, it turned out all of Diddy's work was for nothing, as the allegations put the authenticity of his work in jeopardy. And guess what? The Academy released a statement on keeping a close eye on the allegations. The statement read, "We are taking this matter very seriously, and we are in the process of evaluating it with the time and care that it deserves." Although Diddy was not exactly barred for attending, but it was pretty clear that no one wanted him to attend the event, and Diddy did just that. In the wake of Diddy's decision, Academy CEO Harvey Mason Jr. commented, "We don't control who the voters vote for. If voters feel like a creator deserves a nomination, they're going to vote for them. If there's someone that's been nominated that we don't necessarily agree with, we're not going to remove a nomination. We're never going to be in the business of evaluating them on the scale of morality. Our job is to evaluate the art and the quality of the art. The thing that we can control is making sure that people that attend our events feel safe and don't feel threatened by anyone." Though Diddy wasn't nominated in the major Grammy categories, his bid for Best Progressive R&B Album was noteworthy, since the award honors R&B-based projects created by contemporary acts, including critical darlings like Steve Lacy and Thundercat. 70 albums were submitted for the award this year, and the 54-year-old Diddy beat out revered acts like Daniel Caesar, Kalela, and many more. The hits just kept coming for Sean Combs. You see, following multiple SA lawsuits against Diddy, multiple companies withdrew from his e-commerce site Empower Global, as the music mogul faced an onslaught of backlash for his alleged crimes. The Rolling Stone reported that 18 companies severed ties with Diddy's latest business venture, which was just launched in September this year. One of those companies was No One Clothiers, a contemporary streetwear company, with its founder, Leonard Greer, telling the publication, "While this decision was difficult due to the reverence we once held for Mr. Combs as a leader in business and entertainment, it was clearly the correct choice. The thing is, the repercussions are not limited to the business arena, as his once thriving social circle is also distancing itself from the embattled star." Sources claimed that the shift in the social world is palpable, as influential figures are no longer willing to associate themselves with the controversial music and fashion icon. They claimed that although the accusations have cast a shadow over Diddy's reputation and created a ripple effect in his social and professional spheres, The once vibrant gatherings at his opulent events are now marked by conspicuous absences, as friends and associates opt for a cautious distance. It all came to a head as U.S. Department of Homeland Security agents in tactical gear and armored vehicles raided two of Combs' mansions as part of an investigation by federal authorities in New York. Attorney Douglas Wigdor, who represented Cassie Ventura and another woman who sued Combs, said in a statement that she hoped this was the beginning of a process that would hold Mr. Combs responsible for his depraved conduct. Sources claim that federal investigators in New York have interviewed several people in relation to allegations of ST, domestic violence, SA, and the solicitation and distribution of illegal narcotics and firearms. Since Cassie's lawsuit set things into motion, advocacy groups have praised her for bringing Combs' alleged crimes to light. Shauna Thomas, the co-founder and executive director at the National Gender Justice Organization, Ultraviolet, also pushed the Grammys to cut ties with Combs following Cassie's allegations and to ban him from the awards show. Their passionate statement read, "Because of Cassie and the three other women who came forward to tell their stories, we all now know the real Sean Combs. His brand deals have collapsed, fellow artists have distanced themselves from him and called for accountability. And even though he was nominated for a Grammy Award this year, he didn't show up because he knew he would not be welcome there." Anyway, Jaguar was the first person who called out Diddy for playing these disgusting games with his artist. In an old interview, Jaguar recalled that Uptown Records started with 5 people: Andre Harrell, Al B. Sure, Heavy D, and Puffy Diddy, and Kim Porter. However, all the OGs have either died or suffered life-threatening accidents, except for Diddy, of course. She claimed that she found the pasts of the Uptown artists really suspicious, as all of them were, in one way or another, working on telling the story of their life that would eventually include Diddy. Fans speculate that Diddy didn't want to get his past wrongdoings coming to light at any cost. Jaguar questioned Diddy's upward trajectory, while others were flatlined. She said, "Has Puffy ever been in a coma? Has anything happened to him? He must be the luckiest man because it seems like everybody that worked at Uptown Records from the very beginning are gone. Just him." And fans are right beside Jaguar on this one. They claim that ever since Jag has started to speak up, her stories have never changed. Since 2019, I have been listening to Jag, and her stories have not changed. Although she has been accused of lying, being envious, bitter, and insane, none of these celebrities have sued her. And as we now see, she's been standing 10 toes down from day one. Respect, Jag. Another added, "I've been watching Jaguar for a very long time and PPL call her crazy. But no, she speaks truth about everything in the industry. Haven't seen a lie yet. Protect her at all cost." Yeah, that's it for today. See you at the next one. Goodbye.